Hey folks, welcome back to Beyond Renewals, the podcast for customer success and account management professionals who know the real work starts after the contract is signed. I'm Sharat, and in today's episode, we're talking about one of the most critical and often most overlooked phases in a customer's journey, the first 90 days. And this is where expectations are set, trust is built or broken, and where the seeds for long term success or churn are planted. So let's get into what actually matters in those early days. Why the first 90 days actually matter. Now, if you're a customer success manager or an account manager, you've probably heard the stat that customers decide whether they'll renew within the first 90 days. Now, whether that's 100% true or not, here's what I know from my experience. The energy, the momentum, and confidence a customer feels in the first few weeks that actually sets the tone for the entire relationship. Because this phase isn't just about onboarding, it's about earning trust, building early wins, setting the right pace, and aligning on what success actually looks like to them. So, let's start with a few common pitfalls and see what often goes wrong in those initial 90 days. Number one, unclear ownership. Who's leading what? Because when a customer is onboarded, there are a lot of different teams that are engaged. There's your account executive, there's your customer success manager, there is your project manager to implement, there is your implementation team who comes in. And customers, they often get confused real quick on who's owning what. So it's very important for you to set those boundaries, set those clear expectations, and explain to the customers on who owns what during those initial 90 days so that they know if they have a requirement, who's the right person to reach out to. Number two, too much tech and not enough value. So once the customer gets into that implementation phase, we rush into features and workflows and jargons, and we often forget to answer the question, why are we even doing this? Why did the customer buy the solution in the first place? It's very important to understand that, align with that, and not just throw a lot of tech on the customers. Number three, no shared success plan. If you and your customer aren't aligned on what success looks like, how will they ever know if they're winning? It's super important to have that conversation with your customers. Identify the right people, have that discussion with them, come up with a success plan, understand what are their requirements, what are their pain points, and what does success look like to them after 1 year down the line. If you talk to them, what does it look like? What is their expectation? Align with them, align on that. Number four, silence after the go live. Now, just because onboarding ends, it doesn't mean that they're ready to fly solo. It's very important to have those regular check ins, the initial hand holding. It's very important for them. That's where we ensure that the customer is set for success. So if we have to set up our accounts for success, very important for us to make sure that we regularly check in with them. There is regular interaction. We reach out to them to see how they're progressing. So silence after the go live is a big no-no in the initial 90 days or even after that. Right, so now let's take a look at what actually matters. So instead of this, what should we focus on? And here's my take on what actually matters most in these initial 90 days. Number one, trust over training. Don't make it a feature dump. Focus on building confidence. Do they trust you? Do they trust that this solution can solve their problem? Make sure that you build that confidence with your customer. Build that relationship. Make sure that they know that you understand their pain points. Gain that trust. Number two, time to first value. Identify one tangible outcome that you can achieve with the customers within the first 30 to 45 days. Doesn't have to be real big. Target for something small, but meaningful for the customer. Work towards that. Set that goal and make sure that you achieve that. And once you do that, show them the outcome. That's when you actually gain their confidence, gain that trust. Number three, very important, having a shared success plan. I mean, literally write it down. What are their goals? What does progress or success looks like to them? Who owns what on both sides? Make sure that you know who's the right stakeholder for you on the other side. And they know that who's accountable on your side. Set up those goals, set up those success plans, and discuss them over on your check-in calls. Make sure that you write down the progress that you're making. Share it with them. Number four, frequent and proactive check-ins. Now this is very important. This is something which makes the difference, makes the actually difference between having a customer success team and a customer support team. The proactiveness. Even if it's just for 10 minutes, just an email, make sure that you have those proactive check-ins because silence often feels like abandonment to the customers. And if you have those regular check-ins, regular conversations with your customers, you have that personal connect. You have that trust. You have gained their trust. Number five, quick wins. Don't aim for perfection or aim for something big. Aim for progress. What's the minimum viable impact you can drive? Have that discussion. Show them those quick wins. And once you do that, the customer will have more confidence in you. They'll start looking at you like a partner and not just someone from the other team doing random check-ins. And here's a mini framework that I have used during my career for these initial 30, 60, 90 days. This is my version of the success map. So day 0 to day 30, what I usually do is I work on establishing trust. I make sure that I work on the time to first value. Show them that first win. Very important during those 30 days because that's when they start trusting you. They start sharing things with you. That's when the relationship starts to build. Day 31 to 60, that's phase 2. And that's where we start to work on optimizing the workflows and connected to business outcomes, we start working on the success plan, and we move on to the phase 3, that's day 61 to 90. That's where we start aligning on long term value because we have already started working on adoption. Adoption is going good. We have aligned with the business outcomes. We have established the trust and we have got that first early win. Now it's time for us to work on that long term value. Plant that seed for renewal, expansion. Just keep things moving, measured, and most importantly, keep it mutual. So, this is my mini framework of customer success map for the first 30, 60, and 90 days. I hope this helps. And finally, we spend so much time thinking about renewals, but the work that ensures a renewal happens, we rarely think about that. And it's right here in the first 90 days. And if we treat onboarding like a strategic partnership instead of just a checklist, we'll build customers who trust us, grow with us, and advocate for us. And that's what Beyond Renewals is all about. Thank you so much for listening. If this resonated with you or made you rethink how you approach onboarding, I'd love to hear from you. Send me a message on LinkedIn or leave a review wherever you're listening. And don't, don't forget to follow Beyond Renewals. We've got more tactical episodes, real stories, and guest conversations coming really soon for you. Thank you.